Right, it's lunchtime fix. We got Matt here with us. We got this swing here coming at you. What do you think of this swing, Matt? So she complains of a few pull draws and cuts.
Okay, so setup wise looks a little sat down on her heels.
She looks very kind of base, doesn't she?
Absolutely. And then I tend to see with students like her as well, you'll see that she gets quite up here.
Yeah, just picks it up.
And doesn't really have a lot of turn going on.
Yeah.
So we've talked about it, we'd like to see a bit more rotation, a bit more depth in everything, a bit more hip turn, more around herself.
Definitely.
That will also look like the club's probably pointing in a little bit of a different direction.
Yeah, it won't be so off to the left.
And if she did do that, she'd probably tend to see the old blocks right happening instead of
Why would she get blocks right? What's causing that?
Paths moving when you're starting to turn more. She might also be able to, if the club's pointing in this sort of direction instead of over here, start to change the way she uses her wrists
on the way down.
On the way down. So if you do move that path and you get the blocks, add the wrists in like we talk about with a lot of students.
Yeah, it's a consistent pattern, isn't it?
Stop that happening and drawing back.
I'm the same really. I'd like to see more depth. So I mean, get everything deeper behind her, hands, shoulders, club.
Yeah.
I don't care if you feel when she starts as well, don't be afraid just to let your left foot come up, just to feel a bit more depth. And then absolutely from there, as she does that, so as soon as you start pulling back, feel like you're moving the wrist under, club turning down, get the wrist flattening off, because her wrist angles are built around her standing that club up.
Yeah, absolutely.
She complains about pulls, draws, hooks she calls them, and cuts. I would argue, and maybe she can comment down below if she watches, the pull draws are possibly mishits rather than good hits. But she could easily be then like just getting the wrist angles completely wrong on the way down as well. But I would say a good strike is going to be more cutty, and then the miss hit, because her path's going left, so if she miss hits it and that face turns to line up with that path or close to it, she's going to get a big pull draw.
Yeah.
It's a common one. I see students say, oh, I draw it and fade it. And I think, cool, how can you play golf then? Because that's like you're missing. And then you watch them hit, and it's the miss hits. Or what I wouldn't call that a hook. I would call that a miss it left, and then I strike it right, kind of more.
Yeah.
But changing a student into getting more depth, more turn, just by changing body positions as they move back. So depth of turn, amount of turn, and how far back they turn. I mean, I did a period where I tried to use loads more shoulder turn, and I became instantly more drawy. It made me use the ground very differently, shifted path, shifted the way I controlled face. It's a real positive weapon for a lot of golfers. You see a lot do what she does. Sit quite safe, just pick it up and drop it on the ball.
Yeah.
Let's get a little bit more of kind of this going on like you would if you were, you know, like a tennis shot or a throw, or baseball if she looks like she's in the States in that video possibly. Bit more depth, definitely. Post comments down below what you're having for lunch, Matt. Don't say prawns.
No,
have something else.
Let's have a tuna sandwich maybe.
It's fish based.
Yeah.